It's
Coming up in the morning edition, the commission seeks to get marijuana convictions rescinded. It's Hospitality Week here in the Bahamas. And it's Friday, so let's go down to Grand Bahama. Welcome to the morning edition. I'm LaDawn Davis. Thanks for waking up with us. Our Independence Clue-In continues, so stay tuned and keep watching for those clues each day. Call out Charles Fisher every Friday at 502-3880 with the 5 clues in the correct order and win your weekend stay at Comfort Suites. It's a little wet outside, so let's see what weather is going to be like this weekend. Here's the Bank of the Bahamas weather report with our weatherman, Basil Dean.
This weather report is sponsored by Bank of the Bahamas, the bank of solutions.
In our first look at weather, Tropical Storm Barry has intensified in the Gulf of Mexico. At 4 this morning, the center was about 95 miles southwest of the mouth of the Mississippi River. Barry is moving towards the west-northwest around 5 miles per hour, maximum sustained winds at 50 miles per hour, and that general motion is expected to continue for the rest of today. Over the Bahamas, we still have that mid-level trough that's triggering some showers and thunderstorms over parts of the northwest Bahamas. We can anticipate a little bit more this morning, but things will clear up in the afternoon. Outside of our studios, mostly cloudy, temperature 79 degrees, the relative humidity 94%. We have calm winds, the barometric pressure 1,016.7 millibars, that's 30.02 inches, and it is rising. Temperatures around the islands this morning: Marsh Harbor at 82, also Greentown, Key, Freeport reporting 82 degrees, the Berry Islands 82, Allenstown, Bimini at 84, 82 in Harbor Island, Rock, Sandy, Lutra, Otterstown, Cat Island, Staniel Key, Kemps Bay, St. Andrews at 82, 83 in Fresh Creek, Central Andros, more 82s in San Salvador and Rim Key. We take you into Ragged Island, no change there, 82, Clarence Sound, Long Island, Crooked Island 82, Betsy Bay, Maguana at 81, Acklands 81, Matthew Town, Niagara, and the Turks and Caicos Islands also reported 81 degrees. Your boating forecast for today in the northwestern islands: winds southeast at 10 to 15 knots, wave heights 2 to 4 feet. Low tide 10:02 this morning, high tide at 4:31 in the afternoon. For the central and southeastern islands, caution flags are up, southeast winds 12 to 18 knots, and the wave heights 3 to 6 feet. That's going to do it for your first look at weather, the morning edition. Stay tuned. Your forecast for today and tonight is still ahead.
Thanks, Basil. The Bahamas' first traffic report is up next with Charles Fisher, who is filling in for Kelsey Johnson, who is under the weather today.
The traffic report is sponsored by Bahamas First. First in insurance. Today, tomorrow.
Good morning and thanks a lot, LaDawn. We are here on Collins Avenue, right in front of Doctors Hospital, right here also on Shirley Street. And this area is very busy throughout the day and night because, you know, this is Doctors Hospital, patients coming in and out throughout the night. But we are going to join by Sergeant Jerome right now. And first of all, this area here, what is this area called and what is that curve piece for?
That curve piece is for patients that are traveling north on Collins Avenue to access Doctors Hospital. But it's also for emergency vehicles that go to the emergency area of Doctors Hospital.
And as you can see, this area is getting very busy as we speak. There's also a no entry sign here at the hospital. What persons normally do is cut in and go that way.
Exactly. The no entry sign, because this portion here from Shirley Street on the Collins Avenue, a short portion there is a one-way street. And patients will make a turn and they wouldn't be able to see you. So we wouldn't want you to come on this side of the road to access in the front of the hospital. You just come right here to the gateway area and access in the front of the hospital. That area is also an area that you cannot hang up, you cannot park.
And some persons were of the opinion that were only for the emergency vehicles to go through.
No, it is not. It is for patients that would want to access Doctors Hospital.
So, LaDawn, you have it here first on the morning edition traffic here on Collins Avenue. Back to you in the studio.
Locked Fisher now onto our top story this morning. The legal team of the Bahamas National Commission on Marijuana is exploring the possibility to have the misdemeanor convictions of persons arrested with marijuana reduced or thrown out only if the substance is made legal in this country. Co-chair of the Bahamas National Commission on Marijuana, Bishop Simeon Hall.
Should a person have a small amount, and if the Bahamian people want it, should we decriminalize and make it possible for somebody, number one, to have certain amounts of marijuana, and also should we clear the record?
The Ministry of Education is in the process of fully digitizing education systems across the country. During a ceremony for the official opening of the Aris Monca Resource Center and Library, the Minister of Education, the Honorable Jeffrey Lloyd, spoke about how the revamped center will help people in the Cat Island community.
This resource center is going to become a central feature of that distance educational opportunity here in Cat Island. This is where, for instance, online classes that will be available to the adult population who will want to further advance their education or get all degrees, and also to assist students from all parts of this island. Our intention is to digitize the entire system within 18 months. That is, every single corner of this country is going to have digital access, which will facilitate and enable distance learning, very important, and also the ability of our students to access the libraries and information centers of the world.
July 11th to the 17th is being recognized as Hospitality Week, and according to President of the group, former hospitality professionals Paulette Dean, it was only fitting to get the week started with a health screening gathering at Cricket Club. Health professionals offered their services to members of the group, many of them are now retirees.
We'll be honoring people like George Myers, who is one of our premier hoteliers, along with Boykley Williamson. They will be receiving the Lifetime Achievement Award. And then we also have additional honorees. We call them our unsung heroes, people who would have given a lifetime of service but never recognized.
Regency Bahamas pageants have brought 5 queens here to us this morning. They, of course, are accompanied by President Anishka Lockhart. Ladies, welcome to the morning edition. So please introduce yourselves to us this morning.
Good morning. I am Paige Ramming, Miss Teen Regency Bahamas 2018.
Good morning. I am Shade Lily Francis, Junior Regency.
Good morning. I'm Brene Hart, Little Miss Bahamas 2019.
Good morning. I am Kayla Culmer, Teen Miss Regency Bahamas International.
And so, Ms. Lockhart, talk us a little bit about what will these beauty queens be doing over the next few days?
Over the next few days, Paige, Shade, and Brene, they set off for Vegas. So they're ready for their international competition, and I must say that they're going in strong. Bahamas is going in strong. We are in the lead right now for the People's Choice for all of our contenders. So we are excited about that, as well as Kayla Culmer. She was our first runner-up in Miss Bahamas Teenager pageant, and she came in with the most community service hours. So even though she was first runner-up, she also captured the title of Teen Regency 2019. So she will compete next year, 2020, and she's going in strong already because the hours will transfer over for internationals.
And Miss Bahamas Teenager, talk to me a little bit about your platform and I guess the upcoming your upcoming plans for the year.
Well, my platform is making monolingual people aware of the benefits of being bilingual, because I feel like speaking a second language, it can do many great things for you and give you so many opportunities and can open up so many doors for you. And studies have actually shown that speaking a second language helps you with multitasking, a better attention span, time management, and many other things, and you can learn from the many cognitive skills.
And Anishka, you could talk to me more about some of the upcoming pageants that are about to take place for some of the beauty queens here.
Okay, so Regency International, that takes place next week. We start on the 17th of July, and the competition, the overall competition is on July 20th. So we head out on the 16th, which is Tuesday, to Vegas. And so we're praying and hoping that we come home with 4 international crowns. That's Little Miss, Junior Teen, and Teen Regency. Damia Davil, she is first out of the pack. She left yesterday, so we are excited. We can't wait to get there.
What's it like being the president for all of these major pageants, I guess, representing the Bahamas?
Well, I just look at it as an opportunity for me to give back to the community in terms of the knowledge that I impart to them. And I expect one of these girls, out of the many that, have come under my wings, I expect one of them to take on the mantle from me. So I'm hoping someone comes to me and say, Ms. Lockhart, let me do this. So hopefully I have one out of the pack and just run with it. It's not a hard task. It's just all about time management, focus, and just making sure that the youth remains positive.
Anishka, thank you so much for joining us here on the Morning Edition. Queens, thank you guys so much for joining us here on the Morning Edition, and best of luck on all of those pageants.
Thanks, LaDawn.
Don't go anywhere. We're now going to go down to Grand Bahama. You're watching the Morning Edition.
Look, it's simple. Fidelity can consolidate all your bills with their debt consolidation loan. Give you 1 monthly payment and money in your pocket.
So let me get this straight, Miss Financial Coach. You say something about cash in my pocket?
Yes.
And a savings plan with 5% interest? Wow, finally! A bank that's looking out for me. What you want me to sign?
That's not all. We also offer competitive interest rates and free financial coaching.
Miss Fidelity, you ain't MBA. Where do I sign?
Our marine resources were once considered inexhaustible. Conch and reef fish like grouper were abundant everywhere, and it seemed as if the lobster catch would rise forever. But today, there is a downward trend that affects everyone. Researchers say we can reverse the trend by protecting more marine habitats. And the good news is that most Bahamians strongly support efforts to halt further decline. Tripling the size of our network of marine parks will mean more fish and conch for everyone now and for the future, as well as more recreational and ecotourism opportunities. Today, only 10% of our waters are protected. Surveys show that most Bahamians consider protection of our marine environment to be a top national priority. More protection means more benefits for everyone, now and in the future. It's a win-win-win strategy for the economy, for Bahamians, and for nature. Protect our sea, protect our way of life, protect the Bahamas. See the future. Visit Bahamas Protected on Facebook to learn more about marine protected areas.
I watch the Morning Edition because I wonder what's going on in my country.
Grand Bahama was not left out of the independence celebrations. Homeowners in Coral Reef area dolled up their residences, and Jamila Mizik caught them on camera.
Gold and aquamarine adorning homes in Coral Reef Estates, the community coming together to decorate, all in the spirit of independence. President of the Grand Bahama National Neighborhood Watch, Patrick Ferguson, says it's an initiative to try to sensitize the community on national pride this 46th year of independence.
We just would like everyone to become patriotic, fly the flag, dress your house in your colors, and, be proud to be a Bahamian. Also to be proud of where you live, your surroundings, and especially your residents.
He's encouraging all other communities in Grand Bahama to get involved.
We need to show people that we are serious on being a Bahamian and what's all about in being a Bahamian. We talk about independence. Independence, you need to feel the people. We need to feel the people. We have these different events, but we still need to feel the people. The people need to get on the streets and dress in their colors and get the gombe drums out and let's have Jonkanu and, get some participation of the citizens and the residents here on Grand Bahama.
Officer in charge of the National Neighborhood Watch Council, Superintendent Sherry Armley, commending the community initiative, says it's a way to unify residents in each community.
We want to show Bahamians that if you show pride in what you do, we are Bahamians, you show pride in what you do, we can become a powerful nation.
Ferguson says on Friday, July 12th, beginning at 6 p.m., the community will have a celebration on the park in Coral Reef Estates. Jamila Mizik, ZNS Network News.
Thanks, Jamila. Independence Day may be long gone, but one happily married couple chose to treat family and friends to all things Bahamian as they celebrated their wedding anniversary in grand style. As always, the Morning Edition crew's cameras were rolling as we soaked in all of the old-time stories. 32 years ago, Pamela and her husband Freddie Stubbs said "I do" in front of family and friends on Independence Day. And so to celebrate their marital bliss, the young at heart couple retraced the footsteps of Bahamian history by transforming their backyard into the olden days. From these age-old artifacts to mouth-watering dishes, Pamela says Cat Island, where she was born and raised, is known for outdoor cooking, something she says still exists.
The peas and grits, the green peas and grits, with the salt beef in it, and your fried fish, your coleslaw, your plantain. Then we have the boil. With that includes the cassava, potato, and corn. And I don't mean corn out of the shop. I mean corn out of the field. And the peanut and for your shells, the pins in there. Then we have the cane, the sugar cane. You sit down and you eat your sugar cane. And we have the drinks. We make the drinks ourselves. As you see in the yard, we have all the different trees. So we go there, we get the trees and we boil them and we put them in the containers and you just sit down and you drink.
But the Bahamian cultural lesson gets more exciting. Stubbs, an artisan by profession, uniquely carved out placemats and other accessories derived from the conch and seashells that wash up on our shorelines. It's something Pamela says she is passionate about.
It's a sand that comes upon the island, and it's so beautiful. It's like a lot of sea shells in it. It's really, that is the particular sand from wherever it is. And all I do is I come, I sit down, and I just make whatever it is I want to make. Sometimes I don't even know what I'm going to make. I just put it together.
And just what is her secret to a long marriage?
The secret is he allows me to be me, but still with a sense of security. And we are friends. We are friends. We talk about everything, anything. We laugh and we see a beautiful girl. I say, and she look good, eh? That's the kind of relationship we have. We can enjoy each other. We enjoy each other's company.
Entertainment Fridays and the Morning Edition is joined by the Burrows brothers, David and Dylan. David and Dylan, welcome to the Morning Edition.
Thank you.
So Dylan, or David, talk to me a little bit about how did you guys get into music?
Well, me and my brother, we both started in the church, and we both started in the church community band. And he started on the snare drum, and I started on the drum and on the trumpet. And as we got on, we got more into different forms of music, and more specifically jazz and R&B.
So what do you and your brother do when you guys are not performing?
We both actually play soccer. We both play soccer, and we both are studying in school. He's a marketing major, and I'm a civil engineering major.
So what's it like for you on the trumpet and your brother on the drums? And how's the reception been like when you guys are performing by the public?
Well, we've got really good reception, actually. It's been good so far. We perform on Friday nights, and it's we got really a lot of support, and we just hope to continue it and to really push forward with it.
So I'm excited. So what are you guys going to be performing for us this morning?
We're gonna be performing a song, "Ain't No Sunshine When She's Gone," a very famous song.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the Burroughs Brothers. Melodious tunes by the Burroughs Brothers there.
Music that you and I are dressed alike, so we could go down to the club in New Orleans and be a couple down there and have our little dance and soiree tonight. And
just a little bit of champagne. What's coming up in sports?
So, coming up in sports, well, the girls wrapped up play yesterday over there in Puerto Rico, and also they had action last night in the New Providence Softball Association.
All of that and more ahead in sports.
No. Boy, you lost your whole salary again? You was one donkey.
Please, man, don't.
Excessive gambling beats you every time.
But tell them they robbed me again.
This message has been brought to you by the Gaming Board of the Bahamas, which encourages you to game responsibly.
That's the 5th time this month.
This is a PSA from We Buy, You Sell. The protection of your businesses, homes, and families is very important. We Buy, You Sell offers the best in hurricane impact windows and doors designed to withstand all categories of hurricanes, with prices beating our competitors by up to 50%. We also specialize in porcelain, mosaic, and plank tiles. We Buy, You Sell. Located at number 163 Robinson Road. Call 677-2856 or 324-6427. We Buy, You Sell. Come and see us today.
Good morning, welcome to your TGIF Look at Sports. Team Bahamas wrapping up play at the FIBA Americas Under-17 Girls Central Basket Tournament in Puerto Rico yesterday. Well behind 12 points apiece from Antonesia Moultrie and Michelle Butler. The Bahamas lost to Costa Rica big 73-50 to finish Overall, 2-5 with the win-loss record, and they finished in 6th place. Just one game play in the New Providence Softball Association last night, and it was the Johnson Lady Truckers rolling over the Strikers in ladies play 18-3. Joanna McDonald going 3 for 4, had 3 runs and drove in 4.
It was pretty awesome. She was new and I was pitching to her. It was good. Once she showed me the targets and I worked with my different skills in pitching, it was pretty good. And we had a nice teamwork. The effort, it was awesome.
Well, first of all, we have a lot of our players missing because our girls play JBLN and they're traveling to Washington to play. So we use the core group we have right now. And it's just basically getting better at mechanics and normal plays. And I guess a lot of them still kind of get jealous sometimes because the older ones they haven't played in a while, so it's like they get nervous, and then the younger ones out here playing against women, so they're a little scared. So it's good when you could see them get out of that, so I think they're working on that right now.
League play will resume on Saturday, and that's going to be a wrap on Sports Friday. Thanks for watching.
And that's a wrap for us today. Make sure to join us on Monday when we continue our Independence Clue In. Tune in and look for the clues in each Morning Edition newscast up to July 26th and be the winner of a weekend stay at Comfort Suites on fabulous Paradise Island. As we end this newscast, it's time to call out Charles Fisher at 502-3880 and give him the 5 clues for this week to get your weekend stay at Comfort Suites. But just before we go, we would like to wish our fantastic and hardworking news director, Opal Roach, a very special happy birthday. Opal, enjoy your birthday and weekend. We love you. We leave you with the soothing sounds of the Burroughs Brothers. I'm LaDawn Davis. Have a fantastic weekend, everyone.